Hey guys, this is Hulkmaul's dad here. Today doing a quick vid looking at lag and the various icons that appear in the top left hand corner. Sometimes it's a yellow cross, sometimes it's a red cross, sometimes it's a yellow down arrow, sometimes it's a red down arrow. So this quite often comes either from a bad internet connection, home setup, or bad connectivity with the nearest Fortnite server. For many people it will most likely be a problem most of the time in their internet connection. Let's first look at connectivity with the nearest Fortnite server. So scattered around the world in different locations are Fortnite servers. When you're playing online, your game talks to one of these servers. You want your game to talk to the nearest server to you. First thing to do is go to settings, matchmaking region, and make sure it is set to auto, or it can be set to your nearest region, but auto should just automatically set it to your nearest server. If it isn't set to this, then this will definitely give you lag, poor play, as your Fortnite will be connecting with a server further away, which takes more time. So simply setting it to auto or your nearest region will most probably solve the lag. Will stop you having a yellow or red icon. So my matchmaking region is set to auto, which generally has a number next to it in the region of 18 to 28 milliseconds. This number represents how quickly the data is going from your Fortnite game to the server and back to your Fortnite game. Think of this MS number, the 18 to 28 MS number, or whatever number you have at the time it takes you to run to the central island on the Fortnite map and back. If you land in the sea at the edge of the map, it will take you a very long time to get there and back to your same landing spot. If you land near the island, it will take you very little time to get to the island and back to your landing spot. If you have a similar or lower number than this sort of 20 milliseconds, then your nearest server should be good. If you have a much higher number than this could be your problem. This is your constant problem. Setting matchmaking region to auto doesn't work for you, then you probably need to first check your internet connection is set up to the best ability, and then maybe even have to have a look at getting a quicker broadband if that's possible. If that isn't possible, hang on in there. The numbers of servers and positions of servers are increasing, and I'm sure will increase going forward, to help people around the world have a good connection to their nearest server so they don't have a yellow or red cross. So when mine's set to auto, it's around 20 ms. If I'm in the UK, if I set mine to the other side of the world, so the Asia region, then I'd be getting about sort of 250 ms. And for the purpose of this video, that is what I've done. I've set myself to the other side of the world in the Asia region, and you can see in the top corner there's a yellow down arrow. Okay, so now let's have a look at your internet connection home setup. The first thing to look at is your internet speed. Ultimately, you want the best, quickest, high-speed broadband available, but even with good, quick broadband, you can still get the yellow or the red icon, the yellow or red cross, usually with connection. So I just got distracted. The yellow and red cross can appear due to a number of reasons due to your internet connection home setup. First one is sometimes your internet speed is down or fluctuates, goes up and down, which is due to your internet provider, the company you get your internet from. It might be your internet provider is having a bad moment, which then means your Fortnite game potentially will see some lag. There are lots of websites out there which allow you to check your broadband speed by carrying out a broadband speed test. So if you're having a bad day and it keeps getting the red and yellow cross, then you might want to check out your broadband speed to see if it is your provider. Another thing to look at is the number of devices or the people in your house using the internet. When my missus is watching a film over the internet and the kids are playing Roblox, my Fortnite game can quite often see a yellow and red cross. The solution to this is to kick them off. I mean, this is quite often the reason why I get a yellow or red cross, is because there's too many devices, too many things using our internet connection. Another thing to look at. Another thing to look at is to see if your games console or PC is downloading things in the background. For example, my PlayStation quite often has game updates downloading in the background. This can sometimes be another reason why. This can be another reason why I get the yellow or red icon. So basically, if you go into your downloads and you see that there's updates downloading, anything downloading, you can pause these. So you could pause these while you're playing your game, and that can help remove the yellow and red cross. Another thing, which in my opinion can't be understated and is one of the most important ways of reducing the amount of times you see the yellow and red cross, is to use a wired connection, not a wireless connection. When I first started playing, I used a wireless connection, which worked absolutely fine for months, but then one day something changed and I started seeing the yellow and red cross all of the time. I have a feeling it was something that was clashing with my wireless channel. We had some new neighbours move in and I suspect they were using the same wireless channel as me. Anyway, the advice Fortnite gives is to use a wired connection. I didn't think it was going to make much of a difference, but I thought let's give it a go. And voila, it worked. It got rid of my constant yellow-red cross and I was back to having good Fortnite game time. But I now had a long cable running through my house from the router to the PlayStation, which the missus wasn't loving. It didn't look very tidy. So the solution to this, I've got a pair of Powerline adapter kit plugs. These brilliant plugs allow you to run an Ethernet wire, internet wire, from the nearest plug to your router, and an Ethernet wire from the nearest plug to your device. I would strongly recommend, if you're on a wireless connection, have a look at these Powerline adapter kit plugs. I would imagine this would help solve a lot of people's lags if you're on wireless connection. Another thing, if you experience problems, is it's always worth taking a look at the Epic Games Fortnite website for the status of Fortnite, because sometimes Fortnite does have problems which is nothing to do with your connection, nothing to do with your connectivity or your home setup, and sometimes it's not on their status. Sometimes it is just Fortnite just having some bad times, but hopefully some of these will help solve your lag issues. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys. If it does help, please give us a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, and please leave some comments below if it worked for you, if it didn't work for you, if you have any other solutions. We'd all love to hear them. So yeah, happy gaming guys, and I will catch you all next time. Goodbye.